So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Ford. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's on the move. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. The 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. From the gun, it's Daniels. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Danny Gray to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
What? 76, tell him. 76. 76. Super. Right down.
Throwing right away here, Goff. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They go play action with Goff. To the outside, it's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the Commanders have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Ford has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Staying on the ground with Ford. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Daniels, 3rd and goal. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Gray now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Go. Whirling.
Off play action. Goff. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to hit his fullback there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Goff. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Benjamin St. Juste picks it off. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space, nothing but the end zone in front of him.
It'll be all right.
Gray now on the return.
Let's go.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Even this nigga the game, right?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and
You
10.
crapping this nigga the game. Here you go. Here's the win.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he
Oh,
found
man,
somebody
come on.
room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Value free.
From the gun, Goff. Throw left side, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First down throw from Goff. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Throwing now, off play action. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Lions the first. From the red zone now. Oh no, they get him yet again. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Hits the 20. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Getting another shot at 2 here.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
18 Rattler.
And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Gray now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Go tonight. Whoa.
Goff trying again here after the pick. Gets this to Montgomery. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. A whole lot to nothing is our score. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10.
Hey, kill. Ric Flair. What's that?
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
What? Hey, 76. What's up?
To throw again here, second and 10, it's Goff. Gets this one to Shaheed. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here.
11. Hey, 76. What's up?
Goff now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
What? What's that?
They're going play action. That's St. Brown working the sideline. Complete. And he has it down to the 30 before going out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives the Lions the first. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Juke the defender. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working inside the red zone. This one's... Oh, he lost the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
On first down, here's Daniels. This will be cut by Connor. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. From the gun, it's 4. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 4. Toward the sideline, and he's got more. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Ford straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him. But
pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
And the Lions into a nickel set for 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Now he starts from the 6. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Lions beginning their drive here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Whoa.
Off to the air now. Caught, nice gain left side. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions chop some of the lead off before the half. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Second down and 10, Daniels. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Commanders will have a first. Defense showing blitz. Daniels. It's complete to Ford. And he's out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. This is Ford on the handoff. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That was Micah Parsons making that play. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing now. Daniels. Connects with the open man downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down from the red zone. Escapes the pocket.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To throw, Daniels. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get more points to end a lopsided first half. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Gray now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. He's back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Hey, lift! 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 Shell! Attack!
Throwing it just before halftime. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And they pick him off again. Benjamin St. Juste picks it off. And the Commanders do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store.
Can I come back from down 29? Let's go. Let's see. Let's see.
Gray now on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return.
Come on, we needed that.
Before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
29-point lead, man. Let's go. Let's go.
Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you, the special teams coach.
Let's go, Derek. Down 29, man. Let's go.
We have a chance here down double
Let's get it.
to spark this game.
Let's fight back.
Great return to set the offense up for success.
Let's fight back.
And that's exactly what they did.
Goff on 1st and 10.
Let's fight back.
Connects with Montgomery. And he pushes this down to the 42.
Come on, tempo.
On 1st down, it's go.
Tempo.
Catch is made down the right sideline.
Let's get it.
And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
That's be risky out here.
Hold on.
First down throw from Goff.
He dropped it.
Should have been a
Come
catch
on.
downfield, but off his hands and around it goes. That's one he knows he should have had.
Gotta catch that, bro. Gotta catch that, bro. Fucking time is ticking.
Beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Throwing again, it's gone. Montgomery hauls this one in. And a nice gain here, but it stops short of the first. Working quickly here.
Tempo. Let's go.
He finds Laporta.
Let's get it. Come on.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Come on.
Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw,
Come on.
Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right
Come
choice
on.
not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of
Fucking
reminds me
gave
of
him the
the
game, bro.
quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Lions offense looks like they're staying out there. We got a 2-point try coming up.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Maverick! Turbo, stop!
They'll try to run it in. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead.
You know, this game could be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, rushing football at its finest.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Caught by the open man. And that's a Washington touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Gray now on the return. Return's looking good so far. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Gets this to Montgomery. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. From the gun, Goff. Get some space around midfield. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. They go play action with Goff. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Quan Martin with the pick.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
To the ground with Ford. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's into the hands of Moore. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down, here's Daniels. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The right call came in at the right time, give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week.
Bro, I gave up 29 points in the 1st quarter, bro. What type of shit is that? What type of shit is that, bro? 29 points in the 1st quarter. 14 points in the other quarter. Crazy.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield.
Man, we can't get shit, bro.
We can try and salvage something. I like
Damn.
to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Trying again, following the set. He's in trouble, and they
Now y'all want to fucking play.
And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Now y'all want to play.
Yeah, this
Get him out of here. Hurt him.
Vulnerable offense right now. An offense that can't protect itself. First and foremost, before you do anything else, you got to make sure you account for everybody. And right now, this defender, well, he's taking this game over.
Shit.
Along for Daniels. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over the game, hardly forcing the incompletion.
Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. They're out and set, first and 10.
Go, tonight. Go, 12, go.
You can run in cover 3. Oh, dang.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
It just stuck to my script, bro.
Ouch, she paid the price for moving the chains that time. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Oh, dang.
Out of the shotgun, Cobb. Has him on the quick hitter.
Now y'all want to play.
And he's out of bounds. Up in his
Now y'all want to play.
That play good for 17.
Now y'all want to play.
I love throwing that first down. And when you see
Now y'all want to break tackles and
just
stuff.
like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Off to the air now.
Gotta catch that shit, bro.
Through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up second down.
That shit is open.
Now gone.
Damn, man.
Again. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
I'm just playing. Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my God, bro.
Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Yeah, all right, now another opportunity to convert this two-point try.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready?
He's throwing for it. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth. The penalty gives them a little bit of an assist, and then they cash in easily for 2.
If they're going to stick you on the 1-yard line, you'd better be able to get it every single time. An unforced error defensively that the offense absolutely capitalizes on.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Goff trying again here after the pick. He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Goff back to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. It's a foot race. The 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the 2-point call does end up yielding 2 points, but it's definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Hits his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Let's go now.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Mustang 19. Check go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Still going past the 40. Past the 20. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Commanders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Gray now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Cut. Obama.
Off play action. Goff. Buying some time right. Complete out to the right. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense in the hurry up here. Goff on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Montgomery hauls this one in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Lions trying to do some window dressing. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Tiger. We go. 76. Super one.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
17! 17!
First down.
Goff. Search. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Hold on.
Another try following the sack. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Slot receiver headed left. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. On first down, it's Goff. Taken in by Shaheed. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He brings it in. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
2 for 1.
From the gun, Goff. And the defender comes away with it. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Commanders breaking out the victory formation here as he goes to a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
To score this as a win for the Commanders. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.